Hello, hello. It's Shelly. I'm with Couture as an independent designer, and today's demo is a non-chalking kind of day. We are going to make some napkin-covered snowflakes. Tune in, grab a beverage, take a seat, give us a sprinkle and a red heart, and we'll be with you soon. Say hi as you guys hop on. All right. Hi guys, how are you? Happy Monday. Oh my gosh. Weekends sure do go quick, don't they? Tonight we are going to play with napkins and snowflakes. And then I, for some reason, thought there were 3 snowflakes in our kit. So I do have this little one that it had like a little string of beads that I took off for tonight's project, just so that I could do 3 coordinating patterns. And then I also had this, our old tree sets. Do you remember our old tree cutouts? For some reason, I just have this guy all by himself. But because I found this guy, we're not going to play with this guy tonight. We'll find something more fun to do with him. All right. Easy project tonight, guys. We're going to use Mod Podge, a little bit of fire, and we're going to make some magic. Oh, you know, I should probably, let's see, I'll have my ink pad out too. We're going to want to ink those edges. So come on in, say hello. Happy Monday. Let's go ahead and get our napkins opened up. I think this is such a fun idea. If you can find blue napkins with snowflakes, even better. But I had found these red ones and I thought, that's pretty. They can come out at Christmas time, right? That would make sense to have a red one out. And I found 2 that coordinated, 2 patterns. One's like the inverse or negative of the other. Different patterns, but this is the white background, that's the red background. So I thought that would be fun. And then I thought, well, because I have 3 snowflakes, which I'm mistaken, I thought we would do a plain color too. Or you can chalk it. You could chalk it with just red if you want to do, or like use our chalk paste as a paint. You could do that too. All right, so let's put that aside. We're going to, if I use the red napkins, we're going to just do that on this guy. So we'll put him aside. I could also just paint it. We're going to see how we feel about that when we get back or get to that point. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Thanks for sprinkling. I appreciate you. All right, let's also get our snowflakes out. Earlier today, I shared a project with you guys, a Couture project where they made stocking holders out of their snowflakes. And then I thought, those sure were cute. but I also had another project to share with you. So I thought, let's make it a snowflake kind of day. All right, let's put that over there. Because, you know, it snowed for the first time a couple days ago here. So we've already had our first snow. Crazy talk. Let's see. I don't know what side I want to do them on. I guess we'll do it on this side. Okay. And I still don't know if I want to cover this or paint it. I don't know. Okay. So we'll figure that out as we get there. Okay, first things first, with your napkins, they're usually at least double ply, okay, or 2-ply. Hi, Mom. All right, so you want to take this second layer off. And it's, for some reason, I can never get it right away. So just going to kind of rough up the edge here, see if I can get it to separate. Which I did. Hello, hello. And we're going to go ahead and separate the two. All right, you want to separate gently. You don't want to just yank it apart. You don't want to rip it. Some napkins have even 3 and 4-ply. It's kind of crazy. All right, so we want to take that off. Perfect. Ooh, that'll be so fun. Okay, so we got that. Then let's do that to this one. Tape. That's interesting. This one came apart fairly easy here. Wonder what would happen if you would do it on, like, the white one on a red snowflakes. I wonder how that would show. You can kind of play around with that. Okay. All right, so maybe we do the big snowflake with that one so we can get a lot of color. We'll do the other snowflake in the red, and then we have to decide if I want to do this all red, like just paint it. And then we could try to put the white napkin on top just to see what it looks like, or just to keep it all red. I'm not sure. Not sure what I want to do yet. Okay. Let's put that aside. Hopefully that's not too distracting here. Okay. Let's do our white guy first. All right. First things first, we want to put a layer of Mod Podge on. Let's go ahead and do that. I also have a little bin of water next to me, just in case, because we are using fire tonight. Just in case. Okay, let's put some of that back. In the video description, there is a link to the snowflakes. Of course, you could do several packs of 2. That would be fun, just to have a whole big display of snowflakes. And we are generously applying Mod Podge. Make sure it's completely covered. Okay. And then we're going to take our Kleenex, or our napkin here. I'm trying to figure out which one I had in the middle there before. And you know what? I forgot to bring my saran wrap down. Some people use saran wrap to smooth it out and it won't rip your tissue paper or napkin, whatever it is you're using. I kind of think it would be fun to just kind of smush them up so it gave it texture. We could try that one these days too. Okay. It's nice and down. That's going to look so pretty. Okay. Let's get this dried up a little bit. And so instead of me taking sanding paper to all the edges, we can just light the paper and it will go totally around and burn off whatever is not glued down. I just think that I've tried it once. I've done it once, I believe, and it worked very well. Let's get this nice and dry. Doesn't feel wet. So what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to kind of trim off a lot of the excess here. All right. And like I said, I do have water next to me if I have to toss it. Hopefully I will not have to toss it. Hopefully I won't burn myself. All right, we're gonna hold it in the middle. I'm gonna bring my water up to a better height here. Okay. Okay, whew, it just fell. Hang on, I'm gonna put it right like that. Okay, perfect. Okay, I have water right next to me. Oh, I don't know why this makes me nervous, but it does. Okay, let's see what it does. But you'll see it goes all around the edges. Ooh. Put that in my water. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Isn't that neat? Whatever ash is left over just falls off, but it completely does the entire shape. And then you're left with the oop, didn't get in there or there. Isn't that cute? See if I can get that lit right there. There we go. If you have to fix any spots, of course you can do that. That just does not want to burn. Doesn't want to get in the very crevices there. Let's do here. That is just amazing. Sometimes I wonder if it's just the paper's still too wet or too dry. I don't know. You would think it would burn if it was dry, right? I'm just going to hit all these edges here that didn't burn. My gosh, isn't that cute? So quick and easy too. A lot easier than me going around with a sandpaper, right? So fun. And then what we can do is come in with a ink pad. and go around all the edges. I'm just doing the tips because I don't think my little ink pad would even, I don't even think I could get it in the center there. Just give it a little more definition, like an outline. Oops, and a little over there. That's it. How cute is that? Or you could get your chalk marker if you wanted to go around the edges more. I think that would be fun. Let's see. Let's see if we can, ooh, try something fun here. Put little dots. Could do something fun like that. Oh, good. Just be careful, of course. I think that, I was going to say, I think this is my chalk marker that I don't have a lot of stuff in it still. I think we're down to the nitty gritty here on this. You just do some fun lines. It gives it a little more color here, especially on the white one. There we go. Little whimsical look. That one had a little explosion because it's paper, but that's cute. Cute, cute. All right, let's bring this guy over. Let's get him coated. Really have a nice coat of Mod Podge here. Need a little bit more. And I think what we'll do is we'll paint the other one using our candy apple paste. I think that's what I want to do. Okay, put that aside. Bring over our red. I'm trying to find a good spot here. I think we're just going to put it down. You'll have to share how it turns out, Kathy, because inquiring minds want to see. Okay, let's get this dry. I'm pressing it down to make sure it's stuck down. Okay, good. I think this red one will be really pretty because it's going to be mostly red. Okay. I see one spot where it didn't want to stick. Oh, that's a lot. See if there's any other spots. Okay. All right, let's trim off all the rest here. We could use that on another one here. Okay, ready? Okay. Okay, let me pick it up to hold it in a spot where I won't get burned. And let's do it. That is just so cool. I just don't want it to, I don't want ashes falling in my hands. That would not be good. Ta-da! Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. So pretty. Now you could probably take, let's see, probably could take a brush and brush any little ashes away. Ooh, that came up. Make sure that goes down. Sometimes there's just little corners that don't want to be burnt. Okay. So pretty. Isn't that pretty? So you have these two like this. All right, let's paint this guy. I'm just going to paint him with, I think, our chalk paste. I think that's about the same color as our napkins. So I think we should do really well with that. Okay, let's just spritz it. Okay, just gonna put that in my jar. Look at that. Who needed red napkins, right? We don't need red napkins. I'll probably do both sides. So we could do the inside too. My brush is falling apart. All the bristles are falling out. Oh, hi, Susan. I'm curious. I'm going to use one side of just red. And then we're going to do the other side. I think I'm going to put the white napkin on the red, just to see if we get a different look. Just curious what that would look like. We'll have to cut another napkin up though, which is fine. And then wouldn't that be fun to put at a place setting then? Have those napkins match the snowflakes? Okay. There's that. Let's turn it over. See, I didn't squirt it with my water like I normally do. And this brush is probably not the best brush. Clearly, if it's losing its bristles. I think I'm just going to throw it away. Let's get... I love these brushes. These are the brushes we got. They come in some of our kits, which are just amazing brushes. Okay. Okay, let's get that dry. And then we'll do the insides, and then we'll do the napkin and see how it turns out. I'm excited. It dries so quick. Okay. Should. There's a bristle in there. Goodness, those bristles got everywhere. Just going to use a little bit of water and some paste, kind of thin it up a little bit. And I think that will paint a lot nicer. Isn't that awesome that we can use our chalk paste as a paint? Look how much faster that's going. I gotta get in the centers. Hopefully I won't miss anything. Hi Fonda, how are ya? We're just painting up a little snowflake that I found, gosh, probably a couple of years ago. Making it pure red here to go with our other two that we used napkins on. We Mod Podged them, and then instead of trying to sand away all the excess, we burned it right off. I just needed a third snowflake. And I remember I had these little guys. Almost done. Just figured I ought to do this before I even try to put the napkin on. Might as well get it all painted up. Because now I can be a mess. I won't be able to be a mess when I have it. After I have the newspaper or the napkin on. Wonder if you could do that with newspaper. Wouldn't that be fun to do, like the comics or something on a wood piece? That would be fun. Okay. All right. Well, I've managed to become quite a mess here, so let's get this side dry, and then we'll try to dry the other side without leaving too many fingerprints. I like this red snowflake. I would never have thought to use red. Like, I feel like I use blues and purples, pinks maybe, but never red. I see one spot where it's white. Okay, and another one. Ooh, I missed a big spot over here. Now, how did that happen? Okay, now we can go dry. Try to get the insides there. These will be so fun to put out. Okay. All right, let's put our excess back. All right, that will go in my water. Don't think I need that anymore. All right, these bristles are everywhere. Okay, let's get some Mod Podge on here. Is there a bad side versus a good side? Okay, let's get it covered. Like I said, you want a generous layer because you want that tissue paper from your napkin to stick. So make sure you definitely get the edges. Okay, let's get the napkin cut out. I definitely want to do the white because I want to see, like, will it stay white or will the red kind of come through a little bit? So we're just gonna play. We're gonna see. Okay, put that back. Just cut this off. Okay, I have to separate the two. This one comes apart really easy. The red one wasn't a horrible struggle, but I couldn't get it apart that quick. All right. It's almost like it's going to turn pink-like. Or like a frosted red color. Okay, let's get that dried up. Now hopefully the fire doesn't react with the paint. I don't know. I have my water close by if I have to. Okay. You know, it would be really cool if we got our snowflake transfer, the patterns, and burned them into the snowflakes. I have never done it like that before. That could be another project. Okay. Let's just trim this. So many ideas, so little time. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it didn't go down the middles. Cute. I don't know what stops it from burning any further. Must be, maybe it's still wet. That could be. Is it that wet that it can't burn? Interesting. You do get like that burnt edge look, which is kind of cool too. All right, guys, that's it. It's like a frosted red. But it's kind of crazy that it doesn't want to keep burning the wood. You know, the snowflake itself, it just burns the napkin and that's that. It's got to have something to do with the Mod Podge. Try to get these. Oh, ooh, yikes. Ow. I touched the metal. Ow. That wasn't nice. I just should not be around fire. I always tend to burn myself doing something. Ow. That is hot. Hot, 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 hot. Get that inner. There we go. So cute. Okay. I need to quit before I burn the house down. So let's wipe up and I'll show you everything. I think tomorrow I'm going to go up to my studio for my in-person workshop that I have this weekend. Got to get that all ready to go. Okay. So here's our snowflakes. What do you guys think? Is that fun? You're right, I should. Why don't I think of those things? How are you, Tracy? Haven't seen you in so long. Okay. So this had this little string of beads on there. So let's put that back on because those are cute. It does have a hole. Let's burn that. Thanks, Kathy. See if we can burn that hole. Oops. See, I just need to stop on my head, guys. Well, that's not nice. Okay. All right, so let's put those two together. I know. If you're not busy the 20th, come on out tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but to the city of Morrow. Okay. So minus the burn mark. Isn't that cute? It had the cute little beads. Thanks, Mom. Something different for sure. So many things we could do with our products, but I do think it would be fun to burn the actual patterns into these snowflakes. Not this one, of course, but those two. Or I could just have that like that one when I display them. Because they all look like they belong. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Like I said, we can go over the edges here. If we want to give it a little more definition. They already have a somewhat burnt edge to them. But this will just kind of make it stand out more. This didn't burn. There we go. It's heavy on that side. Okay. I think I'm going to leave that red one all by itself, all alone. So cute. So cute, so cute. All right, guys. That's it for tonight. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to be at my studio for most of the day, but then I'll come live tomorrow night, I think, and we'll finish up our tiered tray. We need to finish up the essentials kit of our Christmas tiered tray. So we need to get that finished. They're so wintry, yes. Although now that they're red, I mean, they can come out with Christmas time. It snows at Christmas in some parts of the country, world. Usually our Christmases are somewhat warm. Sometimes they're in the 30s, sometimes they're in the 50s. Rarely do we have snow. Just where we live, there seems to be like a valley, and it just passes right over us. So, all right, guys. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in.